Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matt with 1836 Property Management. Beautiful Austin, Texas, once again. Today, we're going to talk to you about some evictions related updates and legislation. So, as you may have known, the pandemic is still ongoing, and the federal government, the state government, the local governments all decided that we need to push back evictions. Unfortunately for our investors, that kind of puts the burden on you guys. Lucky for 1836 clients, we've got about six delinquent tenants in total out of about 550 units currently. So that's pretty remarkable. We're really kind of stoked about that. And we are obviously in constant touch with those different tenants. So let's get some recent information into your hands. This is the most recent information that we've received from local, state, federal websites, Justice of the Peace Course, as well as our on retainer attorney. We are not licensed attorneys, so we always recommend that if you have any issues, consult a licensed attorney. So for the CDC declaration, halting evictions that started last year, that's been officially extended as of January 20th to run through March 31st, 2021. So the order temporarily halts residential evictions of covered persons for non-payment of rent during the September 4th through now March 31st, 2021 period. This notice is required to be sent to all residents. If not paid in full, to qualify, the resident must submit a declaration that states that they've made their best efforts to obtain assistance, make below a certain income annually, and if evicted would become homeless. So they can just kind of sign off on that and say, that's where I'm at with it. There's not going to be any eviction that's going to move forward until the CDC removes that declaration, that restriction. After March 31st, if nothing changes, you will be able to file, according to the CDC. Now, let's talk about the state and local governments as they may have their own rules. Texas Supreme Court, for example, has extended its eviction protection through March 15th. 2021, but federal overrides state, overrides local. So the federal is still there. On the local level, if the property lies in Travis County or City of Austin, no notices to vacate are permitted until after March 15th. Notice to vacate, not evictions filed. A 60-day notice of proposed eviction is also required through that date. So after that 60-day notice is expired, then landlords can send a 3-day notice to vacate. Yes, you heard that correct. You must notify them of 60 days, then the traditional 3-day notification. Only after that point can you even file for eviction for non-payment of rent. Welcome to Travis County. Regarding evictions in Williamson and Hayes County, these counties are hearing cases, but it's still important to know if the property falls under the CARES Act, the federal mandates. You're going to have some affidavits, as previously mentioned, and those are going to be still required through March 15th. If the property is a covered dwelling, a 30-day notice to vacate is required. If not, a 3-day notice can be sent. Remember, in all these cases, if the CDC declaration is returned by a non-paying tenant, eviction would not be possible at all until March 31st. If you find all this confusing and overwhelming, you're not alone. At 1836, we're dealing with this on a daily basis. We're keeping in constant contact with not only our on-retainer attorney, but the courts themselves so that we can get the most up-to-date information. Sometimes they don't even know how to process this because it's coming out so quickly. So that sums up the information we have on hand for you today. Please check back with us. This is constantly being updated as the pandemic moves forward, and we want to keep you abreast of any information that we can deliver to you to help you with your investing needs. If you have any questions, always send it to us at questions@1836 Property Management. And last but not least, we're here, we're still working, and we're still in Austin on South Congress. So feel free to give us a call anytime as well, or find us online at 1836propertymanagement.com. See you soon. Have a great day.